Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. As you can see, we are in the Shire Auction Hall, and we have a little notification. I have a bit of mail. That is because I came in here just because we're going to be doing some farming. And I found out for 1 gold, which means we are quite low on gold, because I also expanded my vault a bit, which was 4.5 gold if I remember correctly, so we are a bit low, but I guess that's what the point of this farming is. For 1 gold we have a Superior Tools of the Expert Historian, which is the upgraded version of what we have now, the Superior Tools of the Journeyman Historian. So now we get a 8% critical chance for Scholar instead of 5, 1.5 seconds off of harvesting instead of 1, 8% chance for critical on weaponsmithing, which is something we haven't got to yet, and minus 1.5 seconds for Scholar researching instead of 1, so that's pretty nice. It also has the same durability, but I'm not actually sure if it has. Yeah, so they're both tough, which means that it isn't like a 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm actually gonna quickly. I was gonna say throw this in my vault, but I guess we can keep it in our inventory for the moment. But yeah, that's going to be something we have now, which is just going to make the harvesting a lot quicker. Just because obviously it may not seem like much, an extra half a second, but you know that will kind of stacks up eventually. So obviously we're in the Shire at the moment, or Mitchell Delving, however you're supposed to pronounce it. We need to go to Hobbinton-Bywater, which is around about here. So we need to go over there and do this farming. So we are going to get to that in a minute. We are going to be doing some master stuff to work out how much we're going to have to get crop-wise. I'll work that out when I get there. But I think we might just go for 100. That should be enough, I think, including the the extra or the crops that we get out of it. So we can do that and maybe have a look at the recipes as well. But yeah, the hope is we get, closer to level 29, potentially even get to level 29, and also want to get a bit more money, because obviously we just spent a load, about 5.5 gold, exactly, on this entire thing, so we can do that, get to, what is it, mastery, mastery of the master tier, and I'm thinking, because of last time we actually had to do that extra little quest thing, but I don't think that should be an issue for us to do. So I'm going to quickly get over there, only a bit further to go, and yeah, we can get started on this. Alright, so here we are over at the farmland, and I've been doing a little bit of a look into what we've got to get done for this. Now, if we go to farmer, you can see, similar to how it always is, we have, the fields and then the actual crops, and the fields will give us 6 XP and the actual crops will give us 4 XP. So I worked out how much XP we need in total to completely master this tier, which is 1,560 XP. That is 3 times this number here. So that we need 1,560. Obviously, if we do 100, which is the number I took for this, 100 of these, that's 600 XP taken off, so that's 960 remaining, which means we need to get a total of 240 of these crops for the 4 XP per crop to make up for that. And considering I think we got 334 crops last time, I think we're going to be able to make that with 100. And if not, then I think 1 or 2 more crops isn't going to matter too much. So we need to come in here, and I don't know why I got rid of that, because I still need to see what we need to get. And as you can see, there are a lot more crops actually, or recipes that are here. We will have a look at those maybe later, but we need some purified water. I hope that's the correct one. We need to buy 100 of those. Hopefully that works, yep. And then we need, where is it? Handful of, there it is, handful of Ereborian, I don't know. 100 of those, and we need 100 master crop seeds. Where would that be? There we go. Master crop seeds, 100 of those. Perfectly fine. Let's go over here, just make sure that everything's fine, and then we'll go as close as we can to this guy, obviously. We do have our superior tools, which is quite nice. I'm going to keep this bag down here so we can keep track of the items we have. And in total we spent, what is that, 68 silver trying to get all those. So you know, hopefully we get lucky and get some good items out of this, and yeah, hopefully make a bit of a profit, and obviously get a lot of XP and potentially even level up if we're lucky. So I'm gonna start planting all these, and I'll see you after that. Okie dokie then, we are finally back, and yeah, we actually got quite a lot of crops out of that. Actually, we got more than we did from the 100, is it artisan? Yeah, we got more than we got from the 100 artisan ones that we previously had, and we've already made past our money back with these 22 sprigs of thyme. As I said earlier, we need 240 of these to get to the, you know, mastery of this level. And we have 368, so yeah, that's going to be a lot better. And I did notice that the time of the actual recording of that is a lot faster than it was previously. You may not think half a second extra adds much, but it seems it did, so that's quite nice. So what I'm going to do is come over here. We're actually 7,582 XP away. That means we made over like 8,000 XP during that time, and assuming we get around about the same XP out of these, let's actually check with just one of these. Unfortunately, the tools that we have make it so, or don't make it so that we can increase this, but we get 36, so I'm thinking we should be able to level up from this. You know, we've got a lot more than 100, 3 times that, and you know, we're only making 5 less XP during each time, so I'm gonna just go from make all, and I'll see you when that's done. Okay, so it's been a very long time, but we have finally gotten all these set up and done, and obviously, as you can see, we did level up. We also got a enmity of the Orcs 2 for that, so once we defeat 150 Orcs overall, we can get 10 turbine points and return to Rivendell as a race trait thing, which is essentially like this return home thing, but bound to Rivendell, so we can actually have that pretty early on, even though later we can get our own travel skill there from the Hunter. And then we also have Grand Master Farmer, which I guess sounds better than Master Farmer. So yeah. And then yeah, we just need to sell a few things, repair this, and then sell off. We can sell off these as well, actually, and those things. And each of those, each 500 stack was, I think, 75 silver, so that's quite nice. And these were also 132, obviously, so that's quite a nice addition. Not as much as I, remembered it being, but I guess we had some, better random items last time. So that's actually going to be it for this episode.